In this lesson, we will discuss Key Escrow. Key Escrow, also known as a fair crypto system, is an arrangement in which the keys needed to decrypt encrypted data are held in escrow so that under certain circumstances, an authorized third party may gain access to those keys. These third parties may include businesses who may want to access to employees' private files and communications, or governments who may wish to be able to view the contents of encrypted communications. The Clipper chip was a chipset developed by the US government during the Clinton administration. It was intended as an encryption device to be used by all communication companies for their voice transmission services. The US government needed a way to keep track of all communications within and outside of the US, so it proposed the Clipper chip initiative in 1993. It was designed with security in mind, but because of public backlash, it did not come to fruition and was scrapped in 1996. The Clipper chip used what is called a skipjack algorithm, which was developed by the US National Security Agency, or NSA, and classified as secret. It contained the capstone chip, which provided all cryptographic processing. The Clipper chip was supposed to be adopted by all telecommunication companies in the US to provide encryption, thus preventing outside eavesdropping. However, there was a backdoor. The government had the decryption key, and anyone legally authorized could gain access to the key and decrypt all messages. The Clipper chip provoked backlash from the public and the computer industry as a whole because of the potential privacy issues and possible abuse. The Electronic Privacy Information Center and the Electronic Frontier Foundation challenged the proposal, saying that it could be subject to citizens' possible illegal surveillance. In addition, individuals and the business sector might get stuck with an insecure communication system, as the Clipper chip's encryption and secret classification could not be evaluated by the public. A data recovery agent is a Microsoft Windows user who has been granted the right to decrypt data that was encrypted by other users. The assignment of a DRA rights to an approved individual provides an IT department with a way to unlock encrypted data in case of an emergency. Data recovery agents can be defined at the domain, site, organizational unit, or local machine level. In a small to mid-sized business, the network administrator is often the designated DRA. In very simple terms, here is how it works. The network administrator uses Microsoft Windows group policy in Active Directory to assign everyone a public key for encryption and their own personal private key for decryption. This ensures that users can only decrypt the content that they have created, and no one else's. The data recovery agent, however, is assigned a private key capable of unlocking all content encrypted with the public key. In Windows 2000, the local administrator is the default DRA. In Windows XP Professional, Windows 7, Windows Server 2003, and Windows Server 2008 R2, there is no default DRA. Instead, the administrator must generate a recovery agent certificate which grants the user permission to access encrypted resources. If the recovery agent certificate is created after the encryption of the resource, however, the resource cannot be decrypted by the DRA. Let's compare a key escrow versus a recovery agent. A key escrow is used in cases where a third party needs access to encrypted data as defined by law. So if you get a court order to decrypt data, for example, while a recovery agent is someone who is permitted to decrypt another user's data in case of an emergency and has the key that can accomplish that decryption. So in effect, the key escrow is someone who holds the key for each user, while a recovery agent has a master key.